Welcome back to Football Legend Stories. In the world of football, some play to win, but there was one man who played simply to bring joy. He didn't just run, he danced. He didn't just kick the ball, he performed magic. He was the rare genius who could make even the rival fans at the Santiago Bernabéu stand up and applaud. From a poor boy in Porto Alegre to the king of Camp Nou. From the dazzling heights of glory to the quiet regrets of what could have been. Today, join us as we rewind time to relive the mesmerizing samba rhythm of the one and only magician, Ronaldinho. The story of the legend with the eternal smile begins right now. A unique talent in the world of football, the possessor of magical feet capable of turning every play into a mesmerizing performance. Fans across the globe, none fail to bow in admiration before his extraordinary football gift. Ronaldinho elevated the most basic football skills into a true art form. Everyone watched in intoxication and honored him as a magician on the pitch. But in the hearts of fans, he is called by a name even more affectionate, Ronnie. Ronaldo de Assis Moreira was born on March 21, 1980, in a humble family in the port city of Porto Alegre, by the shores of Lake Dos Patos, Brazil. Like many other football stars from the land of Samba, Ronnie's childhood was not very wealthy. Although family life always faced difficulties, Ronaldinho always received love and protection from his loved ones, especially João Moreira, the father who sparked the burning flame of football passion within him. Mr. João Moreira once proudly affirmed, "People just say that, but my youngest is the real genius. Just wait and see, he will become the best player in the world." Ronaldinho's talent was soon revealed and recognized. The name Ronaldinho, Little Ronaldo, was born because Ronnie was often the youngest and smallest player in club matches where older players competed. From there, that name attached to him, creating a separate page of history, even though its origins stemmed from a sad memory. Ronaldinho's older brother, Roberto, joined the Grêmio club, and from here, Ronnie's family life began to improve. Grêmio not only paid Roberto but also provided the family with a house. The whole family moved in with the eldest brother. The boy Ronaldinho immediately realized how much football could change a human life. From a rickety wooden house, he moved to a spacious two-story house with a swimming pool right in front. Just 1 year after moving, Roberto went with the Brazil national team to attend the U20 World Cup in Saudi Arabia. His parents prepared to celebrate their 20th wedding anniversary. When Roberto returned, the family would celebrate their parents' anniversary and his 19th birthday together. But a sudden tragedy struck. Ronaldinho's father suffered a stroke, fell into the pool, and passed away. That heartbreaking event changed Roberto's life forever. As the eldest son in the family, he had to both play football and shoulder every responsibility. Ronaldinho was only 8 years old at the time, too young to fully understand the loss. But he also quickly overcame the sadness. The career paths of the two brothers also turned in different directions from there. Ronaldinho shone brighter and brighter, while Roberto gradually stepped back. In 2002, Roberto decided to retire at the age of 31 to become the agent for his younger brother. And Ronaldinho began an unprecedented football adventure. Someone once asked Ronaldinho why he was always smiling. Ronnie gently replied, "I am living the dream of every child in the slums. Escaping the poor alleys, playing in stadiums brilliant with lights. I must smile to provide motivation for them." At the age of 8, Ronnie's talent began to bloom when the boy became acquainted with futsal and quickly demonstrated an innate gift with the ball. Friends called him by the name Ronaldinho, Little Ronaldo, with deep admiration. The media also began to notice him when he scored 23 goals in a single match against a local team. In 2001, after 4 years of building his name at his hometown club Grêmio, Ronaldinho officially signed a 5-year contract with Paris Saint-Germain. In the City of Light, the Parisian audience members were the luckiest people in Europe to witness with their own eyes the mesmerizing plays of the boy from the other side of the ocean. Tricky dribbles, rampaging through the encirclement of opponents, futsal-style handling situations in tight spaces, lightning-fast sprints, all were performed skillfully by Ronaldinho, as if he had been programmed beforehand. Watching him play, people temporarily forgot the worries and troubles of life, because a single dribble of his was enough to bring euphoric emotions no less than a goal. In 2003, the buck-toothed guy joined Barcelona, after receiving pursuit from many famous clubs. Among them was Joan Laporta, a candidate for the Barcelona presidency. He declared he would bring David Beckham to Camp Nou. On the other side of the battle line, Florentino Perez decided to play fair by spending more heavily to pull Beckham to Real Madrid. Laporta, humiliated, had to recruit Ronaldinho to salvage his honor. So Ronnie set off from Paris Saint-Germain to Manchester, but halfway had to turn back to Barcelona. That was destiny, because later, the Red Devils had to stay in Lisbon. And Sir Alex Ferguson affirmed to the board after a friendly match at Sporting, "We won't leave here without Cristiano Ronaldo." And everything returned to its proper orbit. Cristiano Ronaldo went to Manchester United to write history, and Ronaldinho was also destined to carve his name into football history. Later, the press revealed that Real Madrid actually had the opportunity to buy Ronaldinho earlier. But they decided to cancel the deal because Perez only liked players with handsome appearances. Meanwhile, Ronnie had an unattractive set of buck teeth, and this made the boss at Madrid, well, not want to recruit him. The result after that is clear to everyone. Barca, sinking in crisis, suddenly opened a golden era. Ronaldinho helped Barcelona win 2 consecutive La Liga titles and crowned champions of the Champions League in 2006. Real fell from the peak into crisis. The Galacticos 1.0 policy collapsed. Perez resigned in 2005. When asked again about the old story, when President Perez criticized him for being ugly, Ronnie just smiled and replied, "Yes, I may not be handsome, but I create beautiful plays." At Barca, the Culés dared not arrive at the stadium a minute late and only left when the final whistle blew. Because a single dribble of his was enough to bring indescribable emotions. Buck-toothed RO performance conquered even the most difficult-to-please audiences in the world. Like the way the entire Stamford Bridge went silent with his genius hip swivel shot. Or the way he made Real Madrid fans stand up and applaud after a brace in the 2005 El Clasico. This is considered the peak match of Ronaldinho's career, where he demonstrated all his most quintessential qualities, from superior technique and excellent speed to perfect finishing ability. Also in that match, Sergio Ramos, participating in El Clasico for the first time, was dizzied by Ronaldinho. Ivan Helguera, Real Madrid center-back that day recalled, "That was the most painful memory of my career in Madrid." When the match ended, a strange scene occurred. The Madridistas stood up and applauded Ronaldinho. In that moment, his gentle smile erased the 100-year hatred of El Clasico. There is a beautiful photo, Ronaldinho standing before a free kick in El Clasico. The wall in front of him consisted of legends, Luis Figo, Ronaldo, Zidane, Beckham, and Roberto Carlos. That was the most expensive wall in football history. Barca only had Ronaldinho alone, but he handled them all. During the 3 peak years from 2003 to 2006, Ronnie performed a style of football that was unstoppable. He scored goals that no one else could score. He passed balls that no one else could think of. And he dribbled into the most crowded places. The inspiration to play came endlessly, improvisational to the very end of emotion. Ronaldinho was truly a genuine samba dancer in those years. When he ran with the ball, one felt like they were admiring a dance beneath his feet. And perhaps, there are no fancy words left to fully describe Ronaldinho. Future generations might regret not seeing Messi or Ronaldo play at their peak. But for those who have seen Ronaldinho play, it was truly a blessing, no different than meeting the true love of one's life. All the noblest glories, the highest peaks of Ronnie were demonstrated in the Barca jersey, not only fluent in futsal techniques and street football but also beach soccer. The flicks over the opponent defender's head, the technical nutmegs, to the artistic outside of the boot flicks. Ronaldinho once said after receiving the FIFA World Player of the Year award for the second consecutive time, "God gives each of us a gift. Some can write, others can dance. He gave me the ability to play football, and I must cherish that gift." In 2005, Ronaldinho appeared in an advertising video. He put on his boots, stood at the edge of the box, and hit the crossbar 3 times in a row. It was the first time a YouTube video reached the 1 million view mark. Frank Rijkaard, who coached both Lionel Messi and Ronaldinho, shared, "Messi is the greatest player in history. But in some aspect, Ronaldinho is still better and more worth watching. I was the lucky one to coach both in the same team. Messi is excellent and comprehensive in every aspect, but he cannot bring about improvisational moments like Ronaldinho." Ronaldinho's career was beautiful because he was the best player in the world and played for a top team in the world. But unfortunately, beauty is often fragile and short-lived. An undisciplined lifestyle, along with all-night parties, caused Ronnie to frequently miss training sessions and appear undisciplined. His form began to decline, and Barca went empty-handed in the 2007-2008 season. Frank Rijkaard left, and Pep Guardiola arrived. Ronnie's career also began to go down from here. One of Pep's first decisions was to remove Ronaldinho. At that time, he was playing an important role at the club, contributing to creating a successful era and helping Lionel Messi mature. But his loose lifestyle made him a burden, causing a bad influence on the team. Barca tried every way to change his lifestyle, but failed, and what had to come, came. President João Laporta went straight to the Brazilian player's house to announce he would be sold to AC Milan. Afterward, Laporta went to Messi's house and told the Argentine player, "The number 10 shirt is now yours." Messi understood clearly what was happening. A new era was coming, not just for him but for all of Barca. And from then on, Ronaldinho was no longer at Camp Nou. He went to Milan for a price of 25 million euros. At the Milanese team, Ronaldinho continued his loose lifestyle. He once asked the board for a week off to return to Brazil to attend the carnival. In 3 years playing for Milan, he scored 26 goals in 96 matches. In the 2011-2012 season, Ronaldinho returned to his homeland to wear the Flamengo jersey and scored 15 goals in 33 matches. After that, he went to play for Atlético Mineiro for 2 years and together with this club won 4th place at the FIFA Club World Cup 2013. In the 2014-2015 season, he moved to Querétaro but only scored 8 goals in 25 matches. The Mexican team soon terminated the contract with Ronaldo because he was continuously absent without reason. In 2015, Ronaldinho moved to Fluminense but only appeared in 7 matches in 2 short months. This was also the final club in his illustrious career. In the Brazilian national team jersey, he won the championship with the U17 team in 1997. 5 years later, he was part of the legendary 3R trio including Ronaldo, Rivaldo, and Ronaldinho, creating the feat of the Seleção's 5th World Championship. However, before the 2006 World Cup, the Brazilian media hyped Ronaldinho to the sky. They even compared him to Pelé. Very quickly, expectation turned into disappointment, then despair. The Seleção stopped at the quarterfinals. Although this failure was not entirely his fault, the lack of determination combined with the loose lifestyle beforehand caused him to lose his form in Germany. To date, Ronaldinho has played a total of 98 matches and scored 33 goals in the yellow-green jersey. The skillful ball handling, the Elastico-style dribbles, and Ronaldinho's radiant smile will live forever in the hearts of millions of football lovers. They will forever remember the mesmerizing football he brought. You may not like Messi, you may hate Ronaldo, but if you love football, you cannot hate Ronaldinho. As Frank Rijkaard once said, Messi might be the greatest, but Ronaldinho was unique. His peak might have been short-lived compared to others, but the emotions he gifted the world are eternal. You can argue about who is the greatest of all time, but as the saying goes, if you love football, you cannot hate Ronaldinho. Thank you, Ronnie, for the dances, the impossible skills, and for showing the world the true meaning of Yoga Bonito. And now, we want to hear from you. What is your favorite Ronaldinho memory? Was it the standing ovation at the Bernabéu or that toe poke goal against Chelsea? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Football Legend Stories so you never miss a legendary tale. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.